needed something for myself to keep me grounded and keep me going. That's why I chose to sign up for the Eugene Marathon, because it's my race to the finish line in Oregon, as my family and I will be moving back to Germany in June. My name is Maika Janat-Vennemann. I'm the COO at Sport Oregon, and I will be running all the 26.2 miles at the Eugene Marathon. The Eugene Marathon is very special. It's the home and heart of track and field. You run in TrackTown USA. There isn't a lot of any other races where you can finish in the footsteps of legends at Hayward Field. One of the best parts about my training plan and running is that I actually get to see my friends, that I get to hang out for 30 minutes after work with my neighbor and we chat about everything that happened that day. That's what I really love about running. My race strategy will be start slowly, be patient, get into the race, maybe pick up the pace a little bit and finish strong and hopefully smiling. Last night I did all the right things. We laid out all the things. We had a little pre-race meeting with the husbands and the family, so they knew where to go.
One more right here, 3, 2, 1.
After that, we kind of called it a night early. The alarm went off at 5:15. I got out of bed at 5:30. First thing I always do is turn my espresso maker on. Got ready. 45-50 minutes later, we took off and walked onto the start line.
Well, Sunday is a big day for TrackTown USA. Thousands of runners will hit the pavement at bright and early 6 o'clock in the morning for the Eugene Marathon.
I was definitely nervous walking down the start line as we were walking up to our corral, seeing all the other runners and also faster people, slower people. It was motivating and intimidating at the same time. First 2 miles are no joke. There's some pretty good hills in the first 2 miles. And we got into the race. We started patiently. It definitely felt like we had a long way to go.
Go! Go, go, go! I love it! Look at all the smiles!
By 9 mile, I remember we were back at Hayward and I was feeling great. I was so into the race, so into the zone, just enjoying it, watching the people, listening to my music, and just doing my thing. At mile 16, I started counting down. I was like, oh, I got less than 10 miles to go. That's pretty great. So that's kind of a countdown. It's pretty crazy because you're waiting for these 300 meters basically for 4 hours or longer to come, or even your whole time that you're training. You just want this moment, you just want this finish line. So for me, I have projected so much into that, and then I was almost shocked that it was there, and I almost felt like empty. And I'm like, oh, what? Oh, there's the finish line. Are we done? Are we? And then I saw my family and my friends, and I like running into Hayward, and like I have so many memories there from work at Sport Oregon, but then also work from when I moved to Oregon. And it all felt like it was like closing a book on the work and all my memories here. Leaving Oregon is very bittersweet. Oregon, we're calling this place home. We found so many friends and families and coworkers and like so many great people here. Our kids are born here. But another huge part of our family is in Germany, and that's where we're from. And Germany's calling, and so we decided to go when it's best. And we feel Oregon is at its best right now for us. It seems very perfect. I love my job, I love my people, the kids love it here. We're very sad to say goodbye. We're very excited for our next chapter on the other side of the pond too. This medal means so much to me because this race is our race to the finish line here in Oregon. We will be moving back to Germany this summer. I want to thank so many people for supporting me. First and foremost, my family, my husband, my friends, for all the time in the woods, the Sunday morning hourly runs. I want to thank Sport Oregon for allowing me to put the sport in Oregon, for all my late starts during the week. I want to thank my mom for being the voice and inspiration from afar and my personal role model. And I want to thank the Eugene Marathon for putting up an amazing event. And as you run along the course, you can see the passion and the effort and the professionalism they put into every mile of the course. There's no finish line. I can recommend running a marathon to everyone. That wasn't my last one.